Multiple mitigation strategies may be used to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Determining the best approach for your organization can be overwhelming. Welcome to the WTT Calculator for organizations, a tool designed by experts to help organizations develop a customized COVID-19 mitigation strategy. As you use the calculator, you will be asked a series of questions. If you don't know the answer, make your best guess. Changing the inputs will change the calculator's testing recommendations. You can easily adjust your answers later. People being tested. What percentage of them will participate in your testing program? For our example, we will use a fictional high school with 520 staff and students, 75% of whom will participate in testing. Later, you can do the calculation for just your students or just your staff and see how the differences in their behavior changes the need for testing. Fully vaccinated. Encouraging vaccination for eligible individuals is a critical part of a comprehensive COVID-19 safety program. If you are not sure what percentage of your population has been vaccinated, use the published vaccination rate in your geographic area as an estimate. It's available on the CDC website, which you can link to from our Resources tab. Properly masked. A properly worn mask covers the nose, mouth, and chin, with no gaps between the face and the mask, worn all of the time. The more people within your group who wear masks properly, the better your mitigation strategies will reduce the spread. We tend to overestimate this number. The actual compliance is typically lower than the policies in place. Consider a lower estimate based on observations of properly worn masks at your organization. At our organization, everyone is required to wear a mask, but I have noticed some are loose or are not always covering their noses. I'll go with 80%. Close contact identification. Close contact identification is the process of identifying the specific people who may have come into contact with an infected person. If your organization is able to easily identify and notify close contacts within 24 hours, then select Yes on this input. Our school maintains bus and seating charts for this express purpose. Unmasked cohort size. An unmasked cohort is when a small group of people gather indoors close to one another without wearing masks. This might be the school basketball team, or 4 students who eat lunch together every day with tables spaced at least 6 feet apart. For this input, please enter the size of the largest cohort of unmasked people. If the largest cohort is a basketball team of 14 students, input 14. If no such event happens at your organization, your input here should be the number 0. Location. The calculator makes its recommendations based on an estimate of how many people carry the virus in your county. If you live in a U.S. territory or outside the U.S., the calculator will ask whether you're in a hotspot. You're in a COVID-19 hotspot if there have been at least 100 cases of COVID-19 per 100,000 people in your area over the past 7 days, or the test positivity rate in your area is currently 10% or higher. Once you go to the results page, you can change your inputs, as well as break down your organization into smaller groups, like teachers, students, and the football team in schools, or office workers and plant floor workers in a manufacturing facility. Thank you for doing your part to mitigate the spread of COVID-19.